Good day everyone, my name is Ipatov and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we are going to examine the following subject: how to use an active king in a pawn endgame. So let's take a look at the position on the screen. From the first point of view it looks like it's a dead draw because both sides have 3 pawns each and there are no clear weaknesses, so it looks like a draw. It's not. It's not that simple. Maybe it's a draw, maybe not. We'll try to figure this out. I will try to play this position versus a training bot on chess.com. Maybe it will be a draw, maybe not. But what I want to say is that white holds an advantage here because we do have a more active king. Our king is on c4 and we can go to b5. So the black king doesn't have this privilege. It has to defend while our king is going to attack. So let's play move king b5. My idea is simple. I want to go to a6 and win the a7 pawn. So king c7. So now we see that we as white have an active king and the black king has to remain passive. So we are attacking, the black is defending. So king a6. Now the only move is king b8, protecting the pawn. So now we see the difference in activity of the king. So our king is on a6, attacking the a7 pawn, and the opponent's king is on b8, defending the a7 pawn. So if it were black to move, black would have played king a8 and then king b8. So black simply doesn't have moves. So what to do here? Like, we cannot improve our position with the king any further, so we can play either a5 or b3 or b4. Of course we don't want to go back with our king because it's very active on a6. Let's try move a5. Let's try to expand the battlefield using the chess terminology. So now after king a5, I also have the c5 square under control. I did not have it before I played a5 because black had the pawn b6 controlling the c5 square. Okay, black played king b7, so let's play king b5. So as I said, now I can go to c5, maybe then to d5 and e5. Okay, king c5. Well, a5. I don't think this move puts the most resistance. I think maybe king c7 would have been better. Okay, I think after king b5 we're simply winning the pawn. c4. Right, I think we can play this. King c4. Maybe I could play b4 right away, but I prefer to centralize my king first and only then to advance the pawn. So king d6, b5. Now I'm going to use the same method that we learned from the extra pass pawn video. I'm going to distract the opponent's king with my b pawn, and meanwhile I will go to pick up the g6 pawn. So king e6. So that's exactly what's happening. The black king is busy eating my pawn on b5, which is too far away from the king side, where the main action takes place. So king f6. My next move is king takes g6, and we see that the black king is too far away and white is going to promote the g pawn into queen. So after king f7, I think we can stop this position easily winning for white. So now let's go back and try to understand what happened. So in this position, in the initial position, it first looked like it was a draw because there was a limited material on the board, like 3 pawns each. But white hold is some sort of advantage because we had a more active king, because we could attack the opponent's pawns, and the opponent's king could not do this. The opponent's king had to defend, so that's why we played king b5, creating a threat of king a6 and king takes a7. Okay, in this game, black wants to play king d5. Okay, let's see. I just wanted to analyze our previous game, but Now computer maybe got smarter and played different moves. So now let's try move king a6, b5. Well, I think computer is not playing best moves, so I think we can take with the king, for example. Okay, I can play a5 first. Let's see whose pawn will be first. I have a feeling like the a pawn should be faster than the g pawn because it's more advanced. So king b6. Well, king b6 is just, yeah, better king b8. I mean, because I'm stepping on the square. So if black plays g1 queen, it will be with check. So king b6 was just a silly move. Okay, after king g4, I mean, it's clear that white is winning. So computer did not put resistance. So let's once again go back and try to summarize both games. So the summary is that despite the material balance, white had an advantage because of a more active king, which was attacking, and the opponent's king was defending. So in the first game, we played king b5, black played king c7, we played king a6, black played king b8. Then I pushed the a5 pawn, extending the battlefield, which gave me the important c5 square later. And I think, can I make an analysis here? Yeah, I don't know how to make analysis on this board. I'm not too familiar with chess.com just yet. Just learning the stuff. Okay, king b5. I just want to show this variation on the board, but it does not work. So once again, let's go over with this line. King b5, king c7, king a6, king b8, a5, extending the battlefield and getting the c5 square under control. And then after b takes a5, king takes a5, I came with my king to c5, and the black king failed to keep the position. So I hope you found this video useful. This was video on how to use the active king in a pawn endgame. I'll see you in the next videos. Thank you for watching.